Okay, next passage. Could I have Joshua, please? Joshua D, to read this passage, please.
Nick clung to Carrie's sleeve as they went through the door to a long, dark room with pointed windows. It was crowded and noisy. Somebody said to Carrie, "Would you like a cup of tea now? And a bit of cake?" She was cheerful. She was a cheerful, plump woman with a sing-song Welsh voice. Carrie shook her head. She felt cake would choke her. "Stand by there then," the woman said. "There by the wall with the others, and someone will choose you." Carrie looked round, bewildered, and saw Albert. She whispered, What's happening?" And he said, "A kind of cattle auction, it seems."
Thank you very much, Joshua D. If you could pop yourself on mute again, thank you for the lovely reading. The question is, in your own words, describe the room Carrie and Nick enter, and it's worth 3 marks, so we need 3 points here. Remember to include your evidence from the text as well, and we're describing the room. We're not describing Carrie or Nick, it's the room that they go into. So 3 marks, 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, so let's have a look at an example answer. I've checked quite a few of you got some really good answers there. Carrie and Nick enter a poorly lit room, which is fairly large. That's one. The room is full of people, which creates a fair amount of noise and babble. And there is a rowdy and unpleasant atmosphere. The people in the room, however, are friendly. Okay, so I would like to choose another very, very short. Isabella W, please, if you could read this next very short passage. Isabella W, would you like to read it?
Yep. "Can you stop the car? I'm going to be sick," moaned Richard. "Not again," Puri muttered under her breath. It was the 3rd time since Edinburgh.
Very short question. How many times has Richard been sick on the journey from Edinburgh before the story begins? Worth 1 mark. 1 minute. And if you want, I'm getting a few questions in the chat here. If you want to type your answer in the chat, you can do. I am reading them, but that is completely up to you. Or you could write down your answer and then kind of mark your own. We've got some conflicting now. Let's have a look. The answer is Richard has been sick 2 times on the journey before the story begins. We know this because Prue is annoyed that this is now the 3rd time, which he hasn't been ill yet. He just feels like he's going to be. So it's kind of a bit of a trick question there. And could I have Tahim, please, to read this next one? Tahim? Okay. Eileen, please, could you read?
Mr. Dixon. Mr. Dixon pulled off the road, slammed the brakes on and jumped out, grabbing Richard and steering him towards a clump of grass. The sudden jolt had woken the baby and she was wriggling her mother's arms, making the dry-throated complaining noise that was usually followed by a great bawl. But by now she must be both hungry and wet. Before too long, they'd have to stop yet again and get their nappies out. They were never going to reach Mr. Jackson's bungalow at this rate.
Thank you very much. And where is the family travelling to? 1 mark, 1 minute. If you can, pop the answer in full sentences. And everybody has got it correct who has contributed. The family is travelling to Mr. Jackson's bungalow. Well done. Okay.